Welcome back to another tutorial. In today's tutorial we are going to create a bralette, a simple bralette, and what you'll need is bra cups, a strap, a waistband, and the tools are going to be using are a hook, yarn of your choice, and a tape measure and a pair of scissors. So what I'm going to do is just to work a small swatch of double crochet so that I can help you recap on how to do it. So first of all, you want to create a foundation that is big enough for your waist. That is going to be creating the waist panel. So waist measurements, that is what you need for now. So after you create your foundation chain, I like to use this foundation chain. You can use whichever you want to use. You will chain up to, then you'll work into each stitch. All the way to the end. Make sure you work into that very last stitch. You can weave in the ends as you go, or just do it at the end, whichever you want. So after that, you are going to chain up 2 again, turn your work, then go into each stitch all the way to the end. The width of your waistband will depend on your choice. If you want, you can make it thin or you can make it slim. So for me, this is my width. This is about 5 inches, and also your choice of hook will determine how your stitches are going to look like. For this one, for the tutorial, I'm using a bigger hook than what I used here, and plus I'm using double yarn. So go ahead and make panels for your waistband. You can decide to make it in 2 panels if you want it to have a strap, or if you want it to be just one full panel, you can just make one full panel without making 2 of them. So after you've created this, either 2 panels or 1 panel, you'll put that aside. After that, you go and create your cap. This is my wrong side, and this is how my right side is looking like. I also have a very detailed tutorial for this. Kindly go and watch. So for this, the starting point is right here. After you start working here, you'll be going like this. So go ahead and make 2 of them. After you've made 2 of them, now what you're going to do is you're going to attach your caps. Your caps, you're going to attach them to your waistband. So you're going to find where your front waistband is going to be, and when you're reattaching, make sure you're working on the wrong side. So find the wrong side on your cap. This is my wrong side, and you're just going to place both edges matching like that. Find the midpoint and see if it matches along. Mine matches along perfectly, so I can just work on it from this edge to the next. So after that, after attaching them together, you will use yarn reattach it back into both work pieces. After doing that, what you're going to do is to be working, you'll be working slip stitches all the way to the end. It's okay if you can't pull the yarn, just keep trying gently, don't ruin your work. And this is what you'll do. Work all the way to the end. Let me show you the end product of this with the right color of yarn. But yeah, that's what you do. You work all the way to the end. I just use this for tutorial purposes, or if it's totally you want it to be decorational, you can also use a different color of yarn. But for me, I'm going to use the right color of yarn so that I show you how it looks like after I've reattached my caps to the waistband. I've gone ahead and attached my caps. So far, this is how things are looking like. So, and I've attached also the other edge that was open. So this is how the back side is looking. And now what I want to do is show you how I like to reattach my strap that I already worked. You can work in one long strap, or you can decide to work up straps. Those are just basically chains. Work up chains from here, then attach it to the back part. But I don't really like stitching in straps. I like to have it loose, just one strap, then I work it into, kind of working into my work, because I like to create different projects with my work. So I like to have it as in a way that I can easily maneuver around with it. Yeah, so after you have one long strap, making the chains doesn't really have a specific number. You can just do a number that you are comfortable with. What I like to do is find the midpoint at the back. After I find the midpoint, I feed it into my work, and then I make sure I hold two ends together and pull through and make sure everything is nice and even. So from here, what I want to do is take one strap of it. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be interlacing it into the work. It's on this side, but now you're going to put your hook through and feed it into the work like so. We're going to be creating that effect up to here. You can use the cap to guide you. You just want to work it up to there. So on to the next part again. You feed it into the work like so. Let's do one more. Then when you reach here, you're seeing this loop, you're going to let the yarn pass through. That's the first thing you do. Again, into the same loop, like you're tying a knot, so that it won't budge, it will stay in place. And then that's what you're going to do to the other side. Now the other side is the opposite of this. Now you'll be working into from the opposite side like that. You can always go back and rewind so that you see how I did it again. Remember, the cap will be your key guide. It will show you where to stop. Let's do the last one. After doing the last one, you remember, again, then what I do from here, I take this end and I push it through the cap, the midpoint of the cap, the very top midpoint, and then I pull it through like that. You can measure this strap, the back from this cap to this side. It usually varies according to sizes, and what I've come to realize is for size medium, you can have the strap going up to about 16 inches bigger. Large size 18 inches, small size can go up to 16 inches. So yeah, 16 or 14 depending on the size. It really depends on the body size, but if you're making it for yourself, you can just measure it on yourself, but the difference should be about 2 inches. Small should be about 16, medium should be about 18, large should be about 20, like that. It really varies. It varies with the body type. So what I'm going to do is, after I'm just eyeballing this, I tie another knot there. Do the same for this other side. Make sure they're the same length. Then what I want to do is tie a knot, a simple knot, just one, so that it won't keep moving in place. Then what I want to do is take this strap back again, just right next to where we finished doing the other. Match it up to be the same length as the other strap. Then what I want to do is to keep feeding it into my work using the method that I showed you. I'm very sure this example that I've showed you is not my right size, as I remember I did it and the yarn that was left was just exact to fit this area, meaning I've put a smaller size. So make sure you measure. Please don't eyeball the way I'm eyeballing. I'll readjust it. So after you do that, you can either, if you created a long strap, you can either decide to continue weaving this strap into the side, or you can decide to leave it hanging, or you can just tie another knot here, a double knot again, and leave it as it is. So basically that's how the bralette looks like. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.